What's going on, guys? You remember just the other day, it was probably for you guys the last video that you guys seen. I was out on the K1600B with my buddy Mike. We actually took a ride up north to go look at a Jeep. If you guys have a Jeep or Jeep enthusiasts or whatever, but anyway, this guy's asking $7,500 for this thing. Has a 2-inch lift on it, a lot of high-end stuff, really nice lift, sitting on a set of 35s. But he did mention problem is the exhaust has to be changed. The exhaust manifolds are leaking, so that's probably, and the valve cover gaskets are leaking, so there's probably going to be like $2,500 worth of repairs that have to be done to it. So I might offer him $5 and see if he wants to take it. I really wanted something that I could actually do some overlanding with, maybe some camping, maybe take an off-road bike, spend a couple days maybe somewhere in New Hampshire or Maine or New York State, Vermont, whatever, and just do some different types of videos with some camping, a camping style video, like I said, some overland video with some off-road motorcycles, so I could do some off-road riding during obviously the camping portion of it. So I looked at that Jeep and it's actually here in my yard. I got it. So it really worked out well. The Jeep is really, really nice. It's in pretty good condition other than a couple little things which I'll show you guys and go over. But I plan on making a lot of videos with this Jeep on this channel. So I really want to change up the channel for the remainder of this year and definitely for 2026. I'm still deciding on what Harley-Davidson build that I'm going to be doing on the channel. But when I said it in the past couple videos, I want to change up the channel. I don't know if I said it correctly as far as changing the channel. I want to add stuff to the channel. I feel I just want to add like camping stuff, overlanding stuff, some different type of riding, like some off-road style riding, maybe some hunting, maybe some fishing, maybe some firearm stuff that I'm passionate about. So if you guys would be interested in something like that, please let me know down below in the comments. I'm definitely still doing motorcycle stuff, still doing Harley content. So don't get me wrong, because I know obviously like the majority of my channel, of my followers that I've grew in the past 5-6 years, obviously are Harley-Davidson enthusiasts. But I want to add stuff to the channel. I don't want to be niched down just to one motorcycle or one genre. I want to expand my channel. I think it's time to grow the channel, but not only just in motorcycles. I think I want to add stuff that I'm passionate about to the channel, whether it's health, fitness, overlanding, like I said, hunting, fishing, camping. I want to, like I said, I love all aspects of riding, not only long distance touring, not only fast Harley Davidsons and powerful Harley Davidsons, but I love off-road riding. That's actually how I started riding over 30 years ago. So please do not be afraid. I will always have Harley Davidson content on the channel. I was also debating changing the name of the channel to something more generic, to something different, to something that will kind of associate with everything that I'm doing. Let me know what you think about that. But like I said, that was only a thought, but I'm definitely going to be adding different content to the channel, adding stuff. So anyway, in today's video, I just wanted to tell you, I did get the Jeep. I am going to be putting out a lot of content on this coming up in the next couple weeks, like what I'm going to be doing to it, what the mechanical issues are, and what I'm going to be doing to resolve those issues. But today's video, I just wanted to show you the Jeep, tell you that I did get the Jeep, and I got it for a very, very good price that I just could not let it go. So long story short, it is a 2007 Jeep Wrangler two-door JK. What else could I tell you about it? I believe it has a 3-inch lift on it. I do not know the manufacturer of it, but it has I believe a 3-inch lift with a set of 15-inch wheels, 35-inch tires. What else could I tell you? Not much has been done to the Jeep other than the lift and the wheel and tires on it. So what I'm gonna be doing, I need to do some maintenance to it. I need to clean it up. There's a couple little actually just this side and this side that I'm gonna be, that I have to repair. Other than that, the body is really in mint condition. As you guys can see, the paint, there is no dents, dings. The paint is in really, really great condition. Just so you guys know, this is a 3.8 liter V6 in this, and they're pretty bulletproof. A typical problem with this particular year on this motor are the exhaust manifolds. They tend to crack after a while, not all of them, some do, and some leak. And actually, this was the issue. The exhaust manifolds and the valve cover gaskets were leaking. I also bought it with a check engine light, but I want to do a separate video on that because we did already take a look at a bunch of things, but I want to make a separate video about it. Today's video is just me getting on here, showing you guys what I got. We're going to be doing so many things, so just some ideas like front and rear bumper, all LED lights. We're going to be doing a lot of interior stuff, a sound system. We're going to be doing lights, a lot of lights on it for those trips like out in the middle of nowhere. What else? We're going to be cleaning it up. I'm going to try to do a budget build on this because I bought it for it was such a good value. I could not just let it go. That's why I had to take it. As you guys can see, the Jeep looks tough. It looks really good with the 3-inch lift and the 35s on it. It looks great. So I'm gonna do like a budget build. I'm not gonna sit here and spend a ton of money on this Jeep when I got it for a budget, right? It's not a brand new, $50,000-$60,000 Jeep. But let me tell you, it really looks great, and I'll show you guys in the next video. It's going to be a budget build, I believe. I think I probably have like 20 or 30 little small upgrades that I'm going to do to it, put it together for you guys, like budget upgrades. 20 to 30 mods that I'm going to do. I'll put it all together in one video. Then I'm going to do probably a separate video on all the LED lighting. I'm going to do a separate video on the front rear bumper. I'm definitely going to get a winch for it. And like I said, then I'm going to just keep making videos, like just doing a lot. Oh, it's another thing, like no rust on it, just a little light surface rust, but no rust on the frame or anything. Just cleaning it up a bit. Like we're going to take care of these fender flares, make them look like new. We're gonna obviously give the whole thing a detail. I'm gonna show you guys everything that I do to it, and maybe you guys could give me some pointers from those of you guys that maybe have a Jeep for a long time. This is actually my second Jeep. I actually had a beautiful two-door Jeep Sahara in like that desert color back in like '94 before I went into the military, and I sold it right before I went into the military. It was actually brand new. I only had it for, I don't know, maybe not even a year. Then I made the call to join the United States military. So yeah, so this is my second Jeep. So I'm a little familiar with them, but like now it's just like crazy. Like, the Jeep community is absolutely massive now. And what's crazy is there are literally like a million items. That's probably a little exaggeration, but there's like hundreds, if not thousands of products and upgrades and modifications that you could do to these things. Like your head will spin. Like if you just Google Jeep, whatever year you have, there are so many companies that offer, hundreds of bumpers, hundreds of different style LED lights, wheels, tires. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. We're gonna put a whole sound system in this thing. We're just gonna make it so it's ready. Obviously, winter's coming up, but we're gonna make it ready for we're gonna be doing a lot of, don't get me wrong, a lot of riding in this thing in the snow. I can't wait. We haven't gotten snow in quite some time here in northern New Jersey, probably a couple of years. We only had a little bit. Hopefully we get a nice big snowstorm so we could take this thing out and see how she does. But when spring comes, and obviously next summer, we're gonna be over the winter, we're gonna be getting her ready, mechanically sound, and putting on all these upgrades that we're gonna need. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna be doing some camping, some overlanding. I want to do possibly maybe something like one of those roof tents where it opens up and you could sleep on top. That would be pretty cool. Or maybe something that comes off the back. I don't know. Maybe you guys could give me some ideas. Another idea, what I wanted to do, they have something that you could just plug into the hitch, where it's actually a motorcycle carrier back here, and I could throw on maybe, say, like a KTM 450, right? Something like that. Or, you know, Husky 501. Something light that only weighs about 230 pounds. Put it on the back, strap it down, maybe head on out to Maine for a couple days and camp out, and then, you know, at night chill out in the Jeep, do some fishing, maybe possibly, you know, cooking some nice meals, and then in the morning during the day take the bike and do some off-roading on some trails through Maine. I think that would be awesome. I'm trying to, as you guys can see, I'm trying to change up the channel because it's been a consistent 5 or 6 years of the same content. There is a lot more channels, Harley channels now than there are when me and the other group of YouTubers that have been doing it for a while, like when we first started, it was kind of new, you know, and now it just seems like everybody's picking up a camera and doing it, and that's great, and that's fine. I would recommend everybody to pick up a camera and start a YouTube channel. But as far as me, I think I have to evolve. If I don't evolve, if I want to grow the channel, if I don't evolve, excuse me, I think it's just going to become stagnant. Because even me personally, if I'm watching a channel that I like and they're doing the same stuff, like how much am I going to watch? It just gets boring after a while. Like how many stage 2s can you really watch? Like if you've seen like 5 or 10 of them already, you've seen them all basically, unless it's something new on a new bike, on a new product. And that's what I want to do. I want to grow the channel. I don't want it stagnant or sitting there at 150,000. It took me 5.5 years to get up to 150,000 followers. I appreciate every single one of you guys, but I want to keep growing. And it seems like the past year and a half, the channel has kind of plateaued, and me personally, I don't want to lose the passion and totally stop YouTube. I want to keep going, but I want to bring you guys something different, something that I'm passionate about. Like I said, whether it's trucks, motorcycles, outdoor stuff, camping, fishing, whatever, hunting, firearm stuff, whatever it is, fitness, health. You guys know, like during the winter in the past, I've did a couple like fitness videos to just tell you guys like what to do so your shoulders stop hurting or your back stops hurting, so you could ride for a long time on your motorcycle. So that's what I think I have to do. And I know the channel is called Cycle Fanatic, so like how do I do all of these things and keep it the same channel name? I don't know. Would that be okay, or should I change it? I'm not sure about that. So that is my conundrum right now, but I'm definitely, like I said, I'm definitely going to be doing more content and doing some different content on the channel, starting with the Jeep. Like I have so much content to do on this, because another thing is, like, if you guys want to get into like whether it's motorcycling or even like this Jeep, like I don't think you need to spend an arm and a leg to get into something you love. You definitely don't need to spend $50,000, $30,000 on a brand new motorcycle. You definitely don't need to spend $70,000, $80,000 on a brand new Jeep to have fun. And I will tell you guys in the next video what I paid for this Jeep, what I had to do, or what I do have to do to obviously get it mechanically sound. I'll tell you all the ins and outs, but like I said, I just wanted to get out here and tell you guys like my plans, my ideas, and I wanted to know what you guys think of everything that I'm talking about. So I would really appreciate it if you go down below in the comments, let me know. Yeah, and that's it. And like I said, I'm still thinking, still debating on what Harley Davidson I'm gonna start my winter build on. And I really want to do like a massive build, like a great build, but I don't know which model it's going to be on yet. Like I said, I'm tossing around a couple ideas. We just got rid of the Springer, so now that's gone. I got room in the garage for the next bike. So we got this outside. We're going to be working on this. Another thing also, like here, I've always had the problem. A lot of us YouTubers that live in the northern states, we have a problem where in the winter, we can't really do anything. November, December, January, February, March, April, like 6 months because of the winter. It's too cold. In the past, I did a lot of videos riding in the cold. That's just something I don't want to do anymore. Is it possible? Yes. I showed you guys how to do it. Yes. Heated gear, yes, blah, 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 right? But I just don't want to do it anymore. So now, obviously, when we have a winter build project on my next Harley, we'll have some winter projects, and we could take this out even in the winter, and we could do a little camping. So that's what I'm looking forward to. So that's what I want to do. And then in the spring, we're going to get a bike, or maybe sooner, to put on the back of this thing, you know, to just lock it in, lock up the setup, how we're going to use it in the springtime for some, like I said, overlanding and off-road riding. So it's going to be a lot of fun, I'm telling you guys. So hopefully you guys stick with me, and hopefully you guys will like the content. But if you guys are Jeep owners, also let me know down below in the video description. This is a 2007 JK. Let me know if you guys have one. And hopefully you follow along, and that's where I'm going with that. So we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.